similar online tutorial. Now before us is this question, and it says if the square root of 7 plus the square root of 7 plus the square root of 7 all divided by the square root of 21 equals 3 raised to the power of x. Now what is the value of x? Now first of all, the numerator here might seem a bit confusing, but let us now assume that this is x. So which is, we say this is, let's say x plus x plus x. Now summing this up will give us 3x, right? That's very good. So which implies that when we sum up this the square root of 7 and the square root of 7 and the square root of 7 will give us what? 3 times the square root of what? 7. So from the numerator we can now say this is 3 times the square root of 7, then all over. Now this 21 here can also be simplified by, like this can be 3 times 7, okay? And according to the rule of sword, this also can be written as the square root of 3 times the square root of what? 7. So let us replace the square root of 21 for the product of these two rational numbers. So here we have the square root of 3 times the square root of what? 7, all equals what? 3 raised to the power of what? X. Now if you look at the numerator and the denominator, you will see there is a common term, which is what? The square root of 7. So you can just eliminate that. So we're left with 3 all over the square root of what? 3, then equals 3 raised to the power of x. So at the left hand side, we need to rationalize. What are we rationalizing is to undo this irrational what? Number here. And by rationalizing means we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. So at this point now we get to have that 3 times root 3 all over root 3 times root 3, then equals to 3 raised to the power of x. So at this point we multiply this, so and this will give us this will be 3 root 3, then all over 3, then equals 3 raised to the power of what? X. Now looking at this equation now, you can see that we also have another common term, which is 3 and 3. We can now eliminate. Okay, so we are left with the square root of 3, which equals to what? 3 raised to the power of what? X. So at this point now, take note that according to the law of indices, if you have the square root of x, okay, this can be written in terms of exponents with x raised to the power of 1 over what? 2. So at this point also, we can see here that this the square root of 3 can be written as 3 raised to the power of 1 over 2, then equals 3 raised to the power of what? X. So at this point now, since we have a common base, by comparison, x will now be equal to what? Half. So let me write it here, that x will now be equal to 1 all over what? 2 as the final answer. Thank you and God bless you.